Hey guys, this is Haley with the Subconscious Oracle and Tarot. Here to do a reading for the collective Cancer. I've saged the cards. I hope you're all doing good today. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if we can find a general message. So I'm going to ask spirits, angels, and guides, please protect my energy. Protect the energy of the collective. Please only allow me to deliver messages of the highest good for the Cancer collective. Cancer. Let's move some of these cards. I got them all out today. All out. Cancer. Please allow me to pull messages for the collective energy, for the collective Cancer. Can't speak today. For the energy of the collective Cancer. I hope everyone's good. We're out of Mercury retrograde. We're about to go into a Pluto retrograde, I believe. I need to look more into that. You can go ahead and look that up. Pluto retrograde. It usually has stuff to do with your stability and your money and things of that nature, depending on what house it is, of course, right? Pluto retrograde. It does for me. I'm an Aries. I believe it's in my 10th house. Could be wrong. Cancer collective, what do we have? All right, let's jump into some messages for the Cancer collective. You may hear a ding. As to cleanse the air and only bring messages of the highest good for the collective Cancer. Please protect my energy, protect their energy. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know right now about any major decision, person, thing, place, work in their life? Cancer, what have we got? 8 of Wands in the upright position, 7 of Cups in the upright position, 8 of Cups in the reverse, and Ace of Swords in the reverse. Your underlying anchor energy here is the Hierophant, right? Hierophant's a really nice card to have. That's you just kind of coming into your own, finding your own spiritual path, realizing how to connect everything, how to make everything work for your highest good, okay? So that's your underlying energy right now. The Hierophant is also number 5 in the deck. So if number 5 has significance to you, go ahead and take that as you will. You know, it's a lesson been learned. It's enlightenment. It's an awakening. So maybe something really great has gone on in your life. Maybe you've recently gone through some kind of awakening here. For me, it feels like some kind of freedom has been created. Maybe you've learned something brand new. It's just a lot of excitement, satisfaction, kind of happiness. You know, he's sitting there. He's very enlightened by what's going on. He's very at peace with what's going on. Just sitting in the ground. There's this beautiful, you know, light coming out of these stairs up above him. And a lot of really cool symbols. You'll see that little fish on there. I believe there's an Ankh. There's a few different things in there. So that's your little enlightened card. So the 8 of Wands in the upright position, okay? The 8 of Wands is a nice card. If you look at this card, it's real pretty the way that it's been made. There's so much energy and so much light in here. And all these wands are coming together, right? They're all touching. So there's a lot, looks like there's a lot of speed. You see, that kind of reminds me of like Star Wars when you're flying in the Millennium Falcon. Yes, I've got some dorkiness to me there, right? It's a positive resolution. There could be some good news, but there's a lot of haste. There's a lot of fast forward moving. So maybe from nowhere, just recently, maybe this has happened and that's why you're having this epiphany, this Hierophant moment. Maybe everything's coming together. That's what this feels like, okay? So everything's coming together. Then we got the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about decision, okay? It's about you picking which way to go, having lots of choices, you know, but there are some, you know, there is some temptation out there, you know. Maybe you're needing to move forward with something, but you're not quite sure. But then I see all this haste and quickness, so I think you are sure. But I think there's been a multitude of decisions, and you've gone ahead and you've made one, and you feel like it's the right one here, okay? The 8 of Cups here, usually in the upright position, the 8 of Cups is a card of walking away, okay? It's a card of letting go here. In the reverse decision, it's walking away, but not quite sure if you did the right thing in walking away, which could have a lot to do with his choices right here, okay? So it's kind of like you've got some fears right there. You may have a little avoidance. So I'm going to put all this together in a story. I'm just giving you the general feeling of these cards. And then the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So 8 of Swords is kind of knowing your path, you know, being on a steady trajectory when it's in the upright position, and, you know, just like your head has got it, you're in it. But in that reverse position, it's maybe you're over analyzing, you know, you could be a little stuck, you could be a little clouded. So it's kind of a mixed bag here, because I feel like there's been a lot of thinking and, you know, a lot of spirituality, a lot of movement from within, a lot of clarity, how it feels from within, and you're ready to charge forward with that clarity, whether this be in love, work, relationship, or otherwise. But then you're like, hold on, there's some decisions here. And if I just charge straight ahead, am I going to have regret? Am I going to feel, you know, like I did the wrong thing, like I shouldn't have walked away? And then we go straight down to that Ace of Swords in reverse, right? Like you're over analyzing stuff, you're getting stalled. So I feel like you're on this good path and now you're questioning it. Like the underlying issue is you're like, yeah, I feel it, I got it, let's go. And then you're like, oh, but hold on. But if I make the wrong choice, am I going to regret it? And now you're stuck in your head over it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull a few more cards on top of this. What do we have? So what can we get? Cancer. Clarify this Ace of Wands for Cancer, okay? Because this is forward moving. Clarify this Ace of Wands for the Cancer collective here. Let's go ahead, shuffle. I did put your Hierophant back in the deck, that underlying energy, right? So clarify this Ace of Wands for Cancer collective. All right. Healing. Four of Swords. I see that immediately. Queen of Pentacles upright clarifies the Seven of Cups. So your Eight of Wands is that forward movement, right? Being hasty and fast, but I think you're probably healing from something. So you want to move really quick on this because you want to get past this. You want to just move on and get stuff done, but you've got to take the time to heal. So whether this is a loss of relationship or a job or whatever it is, you've got to listen to your body. You've got to go inside. You've got to give yourself a minute. You've got to breathe. So it's great that you've got all this fiery firework energy and you want to move fast into something. But if you don't take a minute to go ahead and breathe, you're going to be like, did I make the right decision? Did I just give something up that I shouldn't have give up? And then you're going to overanalyze the shit out of it. So it's nice that you feel this energy and you want this stuff, but go within. Rest here, okay? She's like, to me, this card is like somebody getting over a broken heart, because in this deck, you know, right before the Four of Swords, and in every deck you have the Three of Swords, of course, but the picture in this deck and the Three of Swords, it's really friggin' heartbreaking. And there's like a big red heart. It's ripped down in 3 different sections, you know, so it could be a third party, it could be something, but it's backstabbing, it's betrayal. And number 4 is like she's got that little heart and she's sewing it together and she's laying in this little bird's nest, almost like cocooned, right? Laying in like fetal position, how you do when you're just resting. And I think right now you need to go ahead and probably take that little bit of rest, take that little bit of time for yourself before you just charge straight ahead with everything, right? So maybe there's some healing, maybe you have a little bit of burnout, but give yourself some self-love. It's not saying get rid of this great trajectory here, but it's don't act too hastily, because acting too hastily without really, you know, breathing for a minute, it's going to put you in that position of Seven of Cups. So that Seven of Cups, the decision you're making, I have a feeling whatever it is, right? If it all goes well and you do things correctly, you're going to end up in this really great Queen of Pentacles position. The Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate feminine here. She's taking care of her fat house, her family, her money, her finances. Like she is on top of the freaking world, okay? She's taking care of shit. No one's going to mess her up. But you got to heal to get to this Queen of Pentacles. And otherwise, you're going to be wondering if you made the right decision. So let's clarify that Eight of Cups, that, hey, why is Cancer feeling like if they walk away, they may have some regret? Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is a fiery little dude, right? And this, it's a woman. She's like swirling stuff up. This is a young person. This is a lot of young energy. There's a lot of forward motion here with the Ace of Wands. You know, she's got her little baton. I guess it looks like a Page of Wands. Sorry, I don't know why I said Ace of Wands, guys. Page of Wands. She's got her little baton and she's like throwing it up in the air. And it's basically, you know, this is creativity, right? This is enthusiasm. This is just having that youthful spark, that wanting to get back out there. This is so mixed. I really want to put this story together for you guys. So if you're walking away, but you're worried if you regret it, and we're clarifying that with a Page of Wands, you have all this forward ambition and drive right now and stuff going on and things you want to do, and you feel like you've come to this higher knowing and learning, and you probably have, but you've got to take a minute and not move hastily into the next thing. Because if you just move hastily into the next thing, it may not end so well for you mentally, because in your brain, you're going to be questioning everything. Let's see this Ace of Swords clarified. King of Wands in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse, right? We already discussed that one. Just, you know, over-analyzing stuff, not feeling that you made the right decision. The King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands upright. He's a pretty powerful dude. He's on top of the world. He's got everything. The King of Wands in reverse is kind of bratty and sullen and pissed off and selfish and angry. And I feel that if you don't think things through and you do act hastily and it doesn't end well, that's going to end up being your energy. And you don't need that as your energy, right? I mean, this is like just being explosive and impatient. I want whatever it is that you're going through here, if this resonates with you, and I feel like this is very specific to somebody. Let's clarify this again. I feel like there's this very big need to make, you know, and Cancer, you're a lover, you're a homemaker, you know, you're confident, you want to make your home. And, you know, you do embody that warmth. It's a very nurturing sign, Cancer is, right? My mother is a Cancer. But at the same time, you can also get very closed off and shut down and quiet and kind of sulky and skulky. And I feel if whatever this decision is, because you're like, yeah, you know, I'm done with that. I've got this. I know what I'm doing now. But you're not taking the time to heal. And you want so badly to just be in charge and have everything under your control, that if you act too hastily and you mess that up, it's going to make you really, it's not going to put you in a good, I just keep saying it's not going to put you in a good place mentally if you act hasty. It's going to change your attitude and make you upset. Clarify this Page of Wands energy here. Clarify this Page of Wands energy. Because that's kind of throwing me off there. Let's see, Cancer. The Lovers. Okay. There's a decision. I think this comes down to a relationship. Surprise, surprise. You've had this epiphany. You've woken up. You found your spiritual conscious and you feel like you are good and you are leaving this relationship or whatever it is that you're meant to do, right? You're on your way. But are you going to somebody else in another direction? Because I feel like you probably need to get away from what you're getting away from, but are you going into something else and then you're going to regret what you left? And you're not going to be happy with the new thing and it's going to piss you off? I think you need time alone. I think Cancer is coming out of something and there's too many decisions and there's too much going on and you're all like gung-ho into something else, but I think you need some time to heal. I'm feeling a big thing about time for you guys to heal and go inside, or you're going to end up angry and not in any better place than you were to begin with, you know? I mean, the Lovers is a choice card. This one looks like two little herons or something. And there's, people think it's like, oh, true love and romance, but it's a choice card. I mean, it can be a choice in love, relationships, and friendships, right? But are you, or maybe you're not picking yourself. Clarify the Lovers for Cancer. Clarify the Lovers for Cancer. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, guys. I feel like you're leaving something and you probably should leave it and you feel happy that you're leaving it, but I feel like you're also acting really rash, like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. And you're not, and you're just rushing off like, I got this. I got the world by the balls. I'm good. But you're not healing. You're not taking any time for that. And I think more hastily and aggressive that you act to throwing this thing out, whatever it is, whether it needs to go or not, the more bitter and upset it's going to make you. I'm not sure that I even want to send this out. I mean, this is like Four of Swords in reverse is dedicating some time to self-care. It's dedicating time to yourself. I think you need some healing and clarity. I mean, it started off with all this exuberant energy, and I'm sorry because I feel it, and that's why I'm like, oh, you know, it started off with all this great energy, and you've got this, you know, Hierophant, and even if we, like, were to pull out a book and look up, you know, what the Hierophant is, it's going to say, you know, you're on your spiritual journey, you figure stuff out, you're learning something, you're in this, you know, you're in this good, like, mental state of progression, where you're just like, I've got this, I'm, you know, moving forward. You're enlightened and going towards new stuff. And I feel that all of that is good, but I feel like you need to heal. There's something that's going on here and you need to heal, and you're not giving yourself time to heal. I mean, we had the Four of Swords upright, and then right on top of the Lovers, we had the Four of Swords in reverse. So you've got to heal from something before you get all gung-ho, because otherwise you're going to feel like you made a bad decision and you're going to overanalyze it and it's going to eat you up. So whether that be a job or a person, or maybe you're healing from a person, and because of that, you're trying to occupy your brain so much, you're just jumping into whatever is new. You're like, screw it, I'm going to take this job, I'm going to take this relationship, I'm going to do whatever I can to get over this shit, and you're acting hastily, and it's going to bite you in the ass. So don't do that. Take some time out. You're burned out right now. You're going to piss yourself off, and you're going to be mad at yourself if you do something out of haste, okay? Let's see here. Let's see what we've got from the Oracle. So Wisdom of the Oracle deck, what message do you have for Cancer? I'm going to pull an Oracle card. That was like kind of rough because that started off, I had a hard time feeling the energies from that. They were all over the place, but then I got real down. So I read more intuitively with the cards. So I don't know. I just feel like that kind of... There's that kind of energy where you're all gung-ho and ready to move ahead 1 minute, and then the next minute you're like, shit, I don't know what I do. Cancer, what messages do we have? I am going to pull the book for these guys. I don't know all of these cards, obviously, by heart. There's a lot of them. They're not traditional tarot. They are the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Cancer, what does Cancer need to do or know with what their current situation is? Poised in the reverse. So poised in the upright position is being ready for everything, taking your time, getting yourself ready for whatever life presents you and handling it gracefully, right? Number 48 could be of significance, right? 4 and 8, we have 12. Maybe 12 is a significance to you. And they equal 3. So 48, 12, or 3 could mean something. So in reverse, right, I'm going to put this card right here this so you guys can see it, because I am going to get the book that I have somewhere around here. Oh, all right, poise, number 48. So you can see her, you know, the regular essential upright meaning, it says, is being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and having confidence. I kind of feel like the protection message is what they call it in this book when it's in the reverse. You're not ready to move forward at this time. Well, hello, at this time. And that is to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck right now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver some half-finished thing. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Well, if that just didn't clarify that whole damn reading, I don't know what did. So, like I said, you're acting in haste, but don't do it, because you are going to be so upset with yourself and you're going to second guess it and it's going to eat you to pieces. I want to pull a Moon Witch card for you guys. I love how Spirit just confirms stuff. Thank you, Spirit, because that was like a really tough read and that helped that out. All right. Moon Witch. Moon Witch, what beautiful message do you have for our Cancer collective? They need to slow down, I think. You know, they do. We feel it, right? Moon Witch. Full moon, harvest the fruits of your hard work. So you've worked hard. It's time for you to go ahead and sit and just soak that up, right? Whatever it was that you did good. Don't let somebody dull your shine because they pissed you off or something ended, guys. Don't. You've worked hard and you continue to work hard. But take a minute. Take a minute for yourself to breathe. Don't move on to this next relationship, job, or whatever just because you're trying, I feel like, to ease your mind or forget about something else. And, you know, you don't want to rush. And it's almost like when I read your reading, it was like you weren't leaving one. I didn't feel you were leaving a lover to get into something else, but maybe you've gone through some kind of separation, or maybe the separation was from a job. Or maybe you've separated from a person and now you're just rushing into anything, right? You're rushing into a different job. You just want to change your life. You just want to be rid of it, but you got to heal. So take some time, Cancer, to heal, okay? I hope that resonated or helped. If it did, please click a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.